What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. We know that this coming up Wednesday is their Grand Slam special show at Arthur Ashe Stadium. It has not been sold out yet. They said that they're about 12,000 sold out of a 19,000 seat arena. So it's not going to sell out, I don't think, but I do hope that they can get to at least about 15,000 people, stuff like that. I don't know. How ticket sales are going, or people still want to go out to Grand Slam, or if the cars is not interesting to them. But it's going to be a 2-night Grand Slam, one on Dynamite.
Just a lot of urban youths get their tickets the day of too. So
yeah, there's a lot of people that can do it too. Like, hey, you want to go to Grand Slam in Arthur Ashe in New York? You know what? Sure, why not? So and not to bring him up with this Sinbad skit, it's literally the same thing he was talking about. It's like months in advance. The Caucasian people get their tickets early, months in advance. Black people wait till the day of, and then get there and then be like, wonder why the front row tickets are sold out. Like, bro, what? Yeah, they gone. So y'all can fill the back. But they got a two night Grand Slam, because the Dynamite Rampage is going to be 2 hours on Friday. I don't know if it's going to be live. I doubt it.
No. It's going to be at the arena, so they just going to record They just going to record 2 hours of Dynamite and then 2 hours of Rampage right after it, and then put that out Friday.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna see how this works out. But they got 5 matches for Dynamite, but they got 8 matches for Rampage. I'm like,
sounds about right. Because they don't do that much talking or segments on Rampage, so it's more time for matches.
Yeah, but even still, I'm just like, the shit that they added to here of what I'm reading right now, it's not even needed. It's like, it's to the point, like, Tony Khan is just like, it's not even fucking needed, dude. Like, it's just like, bro, you just keep giving me, it's like, bro, okay, I've had enough. I'm happy with my plate. You got my drink. I'm good. I'm eating my meal. Stop bringing me shit to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. And he does that a lot. But I think it's time for us to give our predictions. So, Dynamite, which is coming up September 21st, this is going to be the main show of Grand Slam. We got a 5-match card, which I think all these matches they're all championship matches. Let's start off with
the Fatal 4-Way.
Okay, we're gonna start with
Tony Storm wins.
Can I at least read the match?
I don't even think you should do that.
Fatal 4-Way match.
They don't even give it that much respect, so I don't even think you should.
Okay, but that don't mean I copy off of them.
True. Okay.
Fatal 4-Way matchup for the interim AEW Women's Championship. Tony Storm versus Serena D versus Athena versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Just even seeing her name in here scares me, to be real with you. But there's no reason why Athena shouldn't. Not Athena, damn. No reason why Tony Storm shouldn't win the matchup.
Speaking of Athena, we need somebody to take the pin. So,
I don't know. As much as you may be right. I'm sitting there trying to think of something. I'm like, it'd probably be her, Serena D. But I'm like, other than that, most likely it'll probably be Athena, and that just sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Singles match for the AEW All Leg Championship. Pac taking on Orange Cassidy. Who do you have?
See, I personally want Pac to win, but I think they'll give it to Orange Cassidy just because Pac already has another title.
I was thinking that too. I was like, I don't know if they want him walking around with the 2 belts, so that he got.
They might as well go with the 2-pack gimmick and just have Pac come out wearing the bandana and then.
That's not going to work. That's not working. I'm sorry, that's not working. That's not gonna work. I mean, but I feel you on that one. I would not be surprised if Orange Cassidy wins here, and give him he's very over. It'll give him his first championship. You know, what he'll do with it, I don't know. But you know what? Let me go out to them and say Pac. Oh, not Pac. Orange Cassidy.
Yeah. I mean, I personally like Pac in the 2 titles because I just like it. You know, obviously, cool. If Orange Cassidy wins, it's just like cool. But
you know what? No, I take it back. I'm going with Pac. You don't look strong on TV, and then win at pay-per-view.
Pac always looks strong though.
Say what?
Pac literally almost always looks strong.
No, but he got knocked out by Orange Cassidy the other night for the show. Though.
That's true. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, he's still all over and talking some. Yeah, I'm going for that championship. I'm like, yeah, you don't look strong on the show and then win the pay-per-view. I don't know. That's just my model that I've been going by. Singles match for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Claudio Castagnoli taking on Y2J Chris Jericho.
Did they say that was Y2J Jericho, or did they say?
No, it's just Chris Jericho.
Okay, I was about to say, because you know how they like to announce his nicknames now.
Yeah. This is going to be this is Jericho trying to go for an 8th championship from a different company because he's won a champion. He's been a champion in WWF. He's been a champion in WCW, champion in WWE, champion in AEW. Don't think he was a champion in New Japan.
He wasn't the world champion, but he won 2 championships.
Okay. Yeah, and he was a champion there. He wasn't. He never went to TNA.
No.
Yeah. So, but he has never won.
He almost did, but he didn't.
But he never won any kind of Ring of Honor gold, so that's why he's going to do that. But it's a match. It's like it's going to be a good matchup, but it wasn't really built for anything. Like, you could have took time to actually build this. Honestly, side note, Tony Khan used to think it's something to do with fucking Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
He just like the Ring of Honor titles are defended more on Dynamite than the AEW championships are. Literally, because of these damn Ring of Honor championships, Wartlow has been an afterthought, and he has the TNT championship.
Yeah, I feel like he's trying to shop around, so that's probably why they're on TV. The championships on TV more. I feel like he's trying to shop it around to see, like, look, you see who our champions are and stuff, but. I mean, it could take a while. You know how those conversations work trying to get TV shows. So
yeah, I agree with you, but them walking around with the belts and having the belt, you're just sacrificing the stuff for your show. Mm-hmm. Okay, and I'm like, you see how hurt the women's division is. That's the kind of stuff that happens.
Well, that's been hurt since day one, unfortunately.
Yeah, but this ain't helping them. Mm-hmm. And honestly, it's like you got 2 YouTube shows, Dark and Dark Elevation. Why does it have to be 2 YouTube shows? Turn one to a Ring of Honor show.
Have a YouTube show.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Turn Dark Elevation into a Ring of Honor show. Put them on there so you can watch on YouTube until we can find something for them, because they have no television, they have no home, and you got to find something to do with them soon, because they're just lingering around and then they're taking valuable time from the AEW championships that need to be defended and showcased on this show. Seriously, because it hasn't done that. But once again, like I said, that you can build a different kind of match and stuff that you want on there on the YouTube show. At least get people trying to get into the YouTube show. That way you can test it to see how it's building with views there, and then you can test they can also help test, for either streaming services or for somebody to buy it. Mm-hmm. Put on the television. Tag team matchup for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Swerve and Our Glory taking on the Acclaim. Oh, it's got to be the Acclaim.
Oh, by the way, I say Claudio wins against Jericho.
Oh yeah, Claudio's gonna be Jericho. Jericho can give him a good match, but Claudio's gonna win. But yeah, Swerve and Our Glory taking on the Acclaim for the Tag Team Championships. It's got to be the Acclaim.
I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. At this point, I don't even care anymore. At this point, if the Acclaim win,
you do care.
They kind of, to me, they kind of missed the boat. So it's like, I would just give it a swerve in the beginning.
I'm not mad that it's like they got over. It had a great matchup, and then people was like, they should call honorable, but it's just like, but then you do nothing in after Ash. Like, I mean, right now they got a bigger crowd. They're in New York. They're in their hometown, which will get them a big pop, a big reaction, and a big hometown win. Anyway, that's a good place to do it.
But now I just feel like for me, it just feels a little cheaper. That's all. That's all. It just makes it a little cheaper. That's it.
Well, we know these guys can work, so let's hope that they can get the crowd.
That's like when a mom is standing there and somebody gives her son something, and the son is about to say thank you, but then the mom says, "Well, aren't you going to say thank you?" And he was like, "Well, I mean, yeah, but now that you say that, it doesn't mean as much for me if I'm saying it by myself."
That was actually a good analogy.
Yes, it's like now that if I say it, it's just like, yeah, now I'm just saying it rather than just me saying it by myself. So
that I will give you credit on that one. That was actually a good analogy.
Yeah, so that's how I'm feeling. I'm like, I would just keep it on Swerve and Lee, and unfortunately, the claim time has passed. Even though they might win it, I'll say there'll be a big moment, but yeah. So I'm just
the Acclaim time hasn't passed. They're a hot tag team. It's just that I understand that moment that you wanted, the unexpected moment that it could have got you out your seat. That has passed. You can't have a second time for the first time. You can't do it.
Yeah, but the reason why it's like an unexpected audible is because now that they know they kind of messed up in that moment. Now they're going to be like, all right, now they're going to win it, and it's going to be good still, but it's not going to be as good as like a shock value type of thing. It's like now it's like almost like we know that they have to win it type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, Tony Khan has some balls in his White Claw. He was ever make Lee and Swerve win again. I'd be like, you fucked up, bro. But no, he ain't gonna do that. It's okay. So I got the Acclaim winning, obviously. Then we have for the vacant AEW World Championship, Bryan Danielson taking on Jon Moxley. It gotta be Danielson.
Yeah, I would say it has to be Danielson. If Moxley did just win it almost 2 times this month, I would have said him. But since he has won it 2 times and lost it and whatever, it's got to be Danielson.
Yeah, it gotta be, especially with Moxley and Danielson had their match earlier this year, and Moxley won. I'm like, okay, well, here go your receipt.
Yeah.
Here go your receipt, and then I know they could probably do MJF and Danielson at Full Gear.
I think MJF waits actually
to like Double or Nothing or something like that, or Revolution.
I just wait to. I don't think he'll challenge Danielson. I think he'll challenge whoever's after Danielson.
I don't know. Ain't no point waiting for CM Punk because that story is not going to happen. Like
no, not Punk, but I'm saying like, because even though Moxley is not, I don't think he's going to win. They did this whole program with Moxley, so to just have him be like, all right, now Danielson's like, I don't know. I just feel like they built up the thing with him and Moxley, but I don't want Moxley to win, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So
I gotta say that.
Didn't they do like 2 back-to-back promos with Moxley that week?
Yeah.
So I'm saying it's like it kind of just looked like Moxley's already going to win the way that they already kind of built it up. But
still going with the Danielson boy. So
yeah, I'm going with Danielson.
Everybody can do the yes chant without him saying nothing.
Yeah, and he somebody said maybe he'll have a hemp AEW title. So I thought that was funny.
Oh, that'd be cool. The hemp belt. Now it's time for Rampage. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. So we got a tag team match. Action Bronson, this is dead serious, and Hook taking on the Jericho Appreciation Society, which is Matt Menard and Angelo Parker.
Well, Hook.
Well, Hook is being Action Bronson.
Well, Hook is going to win.
Yeah. And he going to beat the shit out of Matt Menard. It's going to be hilarious. Now that they're actually going to do the match that they were planning to do it all out, but they couldn't do. and that is Eddie Kingston taking on Sammy Guevara. Should be a decent matchup, but
I want to say Eddie Kingston, but Sammy had this weird promo where he was like, I think complaining about not winning, complaining about, I forget what he was complaining about, but it sounded a little bit too real, and I was like, why are you complaining, man?
I feel you, but I still got Eddie Kingston win this one.
Yeah, I got Eddie Kingston.
Ray Phoenix versus Jungle Boy. I'm like, where'd that come from?
Oh, I remember them talking about it on Rampage. They did build up to that on Rampage.
Okay.
I mean, on Dynamite.
Okay, well, Jungle Boy, he needs wins. So I'm gonna go with Jungle Boy on that one.
Who's Jungle Boy?
Jack Perry.
Oh, okay, they changed his name to Jack Perry now. No, yeah, I would give it to Jack Perry. I think Phoenix can take a loss, but he is a champion at the moment too. So, but that's trios, so he's good.
Yeah, take that L, bro. Tag team match: Wartlow and Samoa Joe taking on Tony.
Wait. Actually, I could see Jungle Boy losing by interference of Luchasaurus. Sorry about that.
You're right. But I'm still going with Jack Perry on this. I think he needs to pick up a win to build some credibility to go up against Luchasaurus at Full Gear. Probably that's what they will probably build that to. Wartlow and Samoa Joe taking on Tony Nese and Josh Woods. Huh?
And
Wartlow
you said Wartlow and somebody else, not just a singles match?
Correct. Yes, he's in another fucking tag team match. Him and Samoa Joe taking on Tony Nese and Josh Woods. This is exactly what I'm reading right here. He's in another tag team match as a TNT champion, and he's going up against Tony Nese and Josh Woods. No singles match for Wartlow.
Well, first of all, Warlow's Joe is already going to get the W if they're going against Tony Nese because he's the ultimate jobber. But I would at least put him against somebody that is a valuable person.
I agree. And they haven't thought of that yet. So, obviously, Warlow and Samoa Joe are going to win this matchup.
Yes.
Powerhouse House taking on Ricky Starks. I think Ricky gets his win back in, even though he's not from New York, I think he gets the win back.
First of all, I am appalled that they cannot make the main show.
Which I think they should make the Dynamite show. Me personally, I'm just like,
I think they should make the Dynamite
Cassidy
show
on the Rampage show. To be real with you.
Wow. Well, I think that's for a championship. Maybe they want to, I don't know. But I got Ricky Starks winning him.
Yeah. And then they can have the rubber match somewhere else. But right now, I got Ricky Starks winning this one.
They're going to have the rubber match at like Quake by the Lake or Monto in Toronto or something like that.
Sting and Darby Allin take on the House of Black, Buddy Matthews and Brody King in a no disqualification tag team matchup. That means Sting is diving off a balcony.
He didn't do it last match. Shockingly.
Oh. But he gonna do it this one. Either him or Darby. Somebody diving.
I think he'll do it this one because they're in the stadium. So obviously it's like it will look more chaotic in a stadium.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? To be honest with you, since they are in a stadium and it's probably well secured, he's did it since the accident. Think he could come from the ceiling. And it's interesting.
That's so not happening.
He's did it multiple times since the accident.
Yes, he has. But it ain't gonna be this time. This man is all about t-shirt. He needs his other jacket. Like it's not happening. As cool as it could be, it ain't happening.
He's done it in TNA. He's done it in WCW after it. It could happen since it's a stadium. You want to do something special for a stadium?
That man was 30 years younger, bro.
TNA, come on now. He was doing it in 2010. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's 12 years ago. No, this is not.
That's true.
It's not happening, brother. When you age and you age old. Now here are the two matches to me. I was like, what the fuck? This makes no sense. Jade Cargill taking on Diamante. Diamante? When did she come back?
I think she came back on Dynamite. She challenged them.
Because I thought she was in Impact.
No.
Oh, well, like I said, I didn't see it. And then all of a sudden, she was just like, she's going to bring something special to her to New York. And everybody was like, who is she going to bring? I'm just like, well, it ain't going to be Tasha Steele or nothing like that.
She
Hogan.
she said she's gonna bring the OG baddie. So I don't know if that's supposed to be what's her name? Red Velvet, or
I'm like,
if that's supposed to be
Red Velvet is part of the baddies though.
But she's not there.
Like I really don't. I was like, what the fuck is all this? And I'm like, who? Nobody even remember Diamante having a job, and they gonna come and talk about something.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm gonna be Jay Cargill. Since you getting squashed, this was not needed. This was not needed.
But we need to get a number just so we need to try to get to that 50 number quick. So just throwing them out there.
So yeah, you know what, Diamante it is. And then also, what's not needed, the Golden Ticket Battle Royal, where the winner gets a future AEW World Championship match. What was the point of doing the Casino Ladder match for you to come out and do the Battle Royal? That makes no sense.
Sorry, you said a Casino Battle Royal?
It's a Golden Ticket Battle Royal, they call it.
For what?
For a future AEW World Championship match.
Okay, because sometimes they change it. Sometimes it be for the TNT, and sometimes it be for the World Championship.
Yeah, but even still, you just got MJF sitting there with a poker chip right there, and I understand.
That's what I'm saying. This one doesn't make sense. Usually, if one is for the World Championship, the other one's for the TNT. But this one is for the World Championship.
Just, like, how bad? And then they got all these random people it's in the Battle Royal. I'm like, why don't you build up to the TNT Championship? You know, if you want to do something for the belt that bad, why do it with a championship that's already going to be occupied in the storyline, especially when MJF has the poker chip? That makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't white calls against our man's head. But that was our predictions for AEW Grand Slam for both nights. So make sure you guys check out both nights. We can hopefully do a midweek wrestling review of Grand Slam Part 1, Part 2. I'm not necessarily sure of.